beautiful people? This is Pretty Girl Love Trap content. What's up, beautiful people? It's Pretty Girl Love Trap content. I hope you guys having a wonderful morning, okay? Of course, we are here to discuss Power Book 4 Force, Season 2, Episode 8. I mean, y'all should know the drill already. I need y'all to make sure you're exercising the manners, okay? Please make sure you're liking the video, sharing the video if possible. I'm still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Okay, this has been a long, hard road. It's giving very much all my life I had to fight. Okay, like I don't know what I got to do. Do I have to go here and praise dance? Like, I'm not trying to, show no TA or nothing, but Jesus Christ, like, can a girl get to 1,000? I mean, that's all I'm asking for. I think I'm very much deserving, okay? But nonetheless, I'm appreciative to all the subscribers that I have now. You guys have definitely been rocking with your girl faithfully, so I appreciate each and every one of y'all, okay? So, let's see who up in here, okay? Yes. We got Daria, Marcus, David, Kim, Tamika, Matthew. How you doing? That's what I'm saying, Matthew. I'm like, why y'all playing with me? I think I'm very much deserving, okay? I mean, I'm not trying to cheat because, it's people out here be cheating when it comes to subscribers or what have you. I ain't trying to do all that. I'm trying to get things the legitimate way. But, hey, that's okay. Honesty is the best policy in my book. So if it's going to take forever to get to 1,000, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, no shade or anything towards my current subscribers because I love y'all, okay? I would not be here this early morning if it wasn't for y'all, okay? And I'm sorry I had to push the show back. My sister's in town. Of course, she kind of last minute with stuff. So I do apologize. And thank y'all for still coming through at a later time. What's up, Big Wolf? How you doing? Thank y'all for coming through. Good morning. Please make sure y'all like the video. And yes, we're going to get right into it because I don't know. Like, it was a decent episode. Yeah, we just going to get into it. There were some good things. There were some not so good things. So we, you know me. If PG ain't gonna do nothing else, I'ma call it out, okay? But I'm gonna give you your flowers as well if I see you doing a good job, okay? It's all about constructive criticism up in here, okay? We don't judge. Constructive criticism. All right. Big Wolf, you give it a 5. Yeah, my original rating was like 6.5, very much, low 7. I'm gonna give it, watching it a couple times. My rating right now, I'm gonna give it really hasn't changed. I'm gonna give it a 7 at best. That's definitely stretching it a bit, but I'm gonna give it a 7 at best. Okay, so y'all. This episode starts off, of course, off the heels of the whole Vargas situation, okay? I'm still a little legit annoyed that Tommy is really just, I'm not saying he's really trusting Vic, but I don't know. Like, he's not naive, but I just feel like I feel like he should still, like, be on his heels. Like, this whole episode, he's been giving, like, Vic, like, the D-Mac / Tariq treatment a little bit, like trying to protect him, trying to make sure he's good. He's checking up on him. Like, I need you to really be out here not trusting Vic too. Like, I feel like he was looking at everybody else but Vic. He was letting Vic, pretty much straying him to different directions. I'm like, Tommy, are you serious? Did you forget this man's last name? He is untrustworthy. Like, what are we doing here? I think partially he underestimates Vic, and also I think the whole Gloria situation has kind of lightened Tommy's heart a little bit towards Vic. He probably thinking, well, Vic, me and him cool, we squash beef. I try to save him life so he won't do me dirty. But see, Tommy, the issue is you're in a drug game, okay? This is not, Twister. This is not Connect Four. This ain't Checkers. This is the drug game in Chicago, okay? You can't be trusting nobody. But hey, go off, Tommy. All right. So they're over there, just trying to do their due diligence. They're trying to check for, trackers on Vic car. Because he was like, was anybody following you, Vic? I'm like, you over here trusting this man's word. But okay, Tommy. And this is the thing too. They're all their fingerprints all over Vargas' body. Now, don't get me wrong. I love CSI and I watch CSI faithfully. And I'm not sure of the exact makeup of Vargas's, clothing. I don't know. I don't think fingerprints are transferable on, cotton or what have you. I know he had a belt on. So I don't know all the different surfaces that you can, peel off fingerprints. But I'm like, y'all, wow, y'all low-key touching this man in every which part he has, which are bare fingers. But okay, go off. All right. So, Tommy's over there looking for his little logbook, which, he did have, but he didn't find it on him. And then, Vic was like, oh, no, we can't find his logbook, okay, because I'm all over this damn logbook. So he was like, Tommy, we got to go. And they decide to leave the body there to make it look like a little robbery. And Vic, fakes, find a tracker on his car. And then, Tommy tells him to go home. And don't tell nobody, like he D-Mac or something. I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, Tommy? But we, go on our merry way. And somehow it is pitch black in this scene. But then we see Tommy arrive at home and it's damn near broad daylight. I said, well, Tommy, like, what the hell? I'm pretty sure you live about 20 minutes away from this, Vargas scene. I'm like, what we doing? Did you make a quick stop? Did you go to the Waffle House, IHOP? Like, Tommy, what are you doing? Because when you got home, you had a very much huge sense of urgency to where you was over there checking for bugs, sweeping everything. And Maria Boo, now don't get me wrong. When it comes to sexual relations, it can be either a depressant or a stimulant, okay? I understand. I'm more of the depressant factor when it comes to the relations, okay? It makes me sleepy. So, girl, you was knocked the hell out. Because for Tommy to come and go as he choose and you still be dead sleep in this man's bed, I don't know if it's because you just had a long shift at work that same day or Tommy put it down. I don't know what is going on, girl, but she eventually wakes up when he starts sweeping up, trying to figure out if, everything's bugged. I'm like, do you choose the bed is the first thing you choose, Tommy? Like, well, he did, go to a couple pieces of furniture, what have you. But anywho, she wakes up and, she was like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? And, Tommy was like, all right, I already been through this role. I've been down here before about lying to my women about my business. Okay, I'm not trying to do that with you. So if you ask me questions, I am going to be inclined to answer them honestly. But if you 99 and not 100% sure that you want to know the answer, boo-boo, I'm going to need you to let me know. I'm gonna need you to let me know. And she was like, well, I appreciate your honesty, Tommy. I think I don't want to know right now. I was like, okay, girl, good answer. Good answer. Okay. I felt like I was on Family Feud. Good answer. Maybe you should know. Actually, I think I changed my thought of that. Because at the end of the day, and this is the problem. This is like a pro and a con when it comes to Tommy, okay? Because Maria over here scared to death, shaking in her, theoretical boots about her brother pressing Tommy. But she don't know how many bodies Tommy got. Because if we looking at it based on what we see in Tommy and based on what we see in Miguel's punk ass, there is no competition. But I'm gonna get into Maria a little bit more a little later, but she does tell Tommy she can't see him the next day because she got a little family event. It's Shay's daughter, Kingsay, what have you. And then he was like, Kingsay, I think I kind of, I don't think I had never heard of that. I'm like, Tommy, stop playing with us, bro. You and out of all boroughs in New York City, Queens is the most diverse borough there is. Okay, is every which way, every type of nationality there is in the borough of Queens, New York. Okay, is I'm just telling y'all, Manhattan is probably like is a close second, but it's Queens and there's Manhattan. Queens is the most diverse borough in the city of New York. So you mean to tell me you ain't never heard of no Kingsdale? You ain't never heard of no Kingsay? Okay, Tommy, go off. Okay. But, it was weird. Not weird, but I kind of raised one of my eyebrows when she said it's a family matter. Don't get me wrong. I understand the significance and the history that Shay has with her family. But for someone, who don't really want to be about that life like that, I think she be teetering. She be acting like she be independent, what have you. And I don't think she is as independent as she claims she wants to be. But it's Shay's little girl, so that's a little different. I'm gonna let her slide. But I was like, okay, go off, sis. All right. Now let's slide on over to Miss Giana. Okay, Miss Giana is over here making the breakfast. Okay, it was some eggs, some bacon, and I want to say grits because I'm trusting her word, but that ain't look like no grits, ma'am. Like it looked like some quinoa or some rice or some lumpy ass mashed potatoes. Like that didn't look like no grits, and I didn't see no goddamn cheese. Okay, but according to her, it was cheese grits. I looked at that plate, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. 1 second, y'all. Oh, I apologize. Ooh, I'm trying to cough up a lung up in here. I looked at that plate thoroughly, okay? I don't know what in the cheese grits she talk about. I don't know. I ain't trying to put it on Chicago. What's up, Monique? I know you up there, girl. You need to let me know. Is this the type of grits they cooking in Chicago? Because this ain't look legit to me, okay? And let's look at this, right? Let's look at the cultural difference of a woman's actions after she done got the D, okay? Because soon as Tommy left the loft, Maria took her raggedy behind right back to sleep, right? And then we see Giana over there cooking that breakfast, okay? So we got Miss Sleeping Latina, and we have the Black Queen over here cooking breakfast. See, this is what we do. We really very much be on that, Destiny's Child catered to you too. We gonna make sure this man done ate. You know what I'm saying? He done pumped me till the belly got full, and we about to full the belly back up. See, this is what I'm talking about. And not saying it's the best thing, because truth be told, sometimes we be eating breakfast come to us, okay? But just look at the cultural differences between a Latina woman and an African American woman. Now, I ain't trying to have no divide up in here racially because I ain't racist. I'm just going off of what the story is telling us in this show. All right. Now, when it comes to these grits, girl, I don't know if I need to take your a few points off your theoretical black card, if you will, because I can't claim that part. I'm not claiming those quote unquote cheese grits, but we gonna see. We gonna see, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. HEA, like that's what I'm saying last episode. Beyonce telling these women, the wrong thing. You lead them astray, Beyonce. You take us out to eat, then we may think about giving you some. We don't let them give us some and then take his ass to Red Lobster. They got the game all backwards. Especially in the beginning. If y'all getting courted and whatnot. No, I'm a little traditional when it comes to that, but it's very much sexy, if this your legit man. and you over there, you know what I'm saying, baby, I'm gonna take you out on a date. You know, that's cute, that's sexy. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's Giana in her life, okay? And we about to get in her a little bit, but y'all, I need another quick 30 seconds because my sister is at the door, child. I don't push the show back for her. And now she's trying to show up at the house. So give me like 30 seconds, okay? Let me give y'all a little commercial while I need y'all to like the video, okay?
Make sure y'all follow her channel. She's always on there. You need any refreshers on power, go to Pretty Girl Loves Trap Contents channel. She break it all the way down. If I can understand it, you can understand it. It's easy to follow. Just listen to it in the background, you know. They say put on soothing music to babies when they're going to sleep. You know, you want to let babies listen to classical, but as us adults, you put on that Pretty Girl Loves Trap content when you go to sleep. You wake up, you know more about power than you ever knew. You like, damn, did I write this episode? No. That was Pretty Girl Loves Trap content in your ear.
Turn my headphones up. All right.
Damn, Jay,
it's 8:15 with the Trap Queen. Psych. I threw y'all off, didn't I? I threw y'all off. You know, I like to prank sometimes. All right, so y'all, I appreciate y'all. With the little commercial break, I would hope that my likes increase in that 1 minute. All right. But Giana, she's over here telling Diamond, you know, Leon's number one. You best to believe, I don't care what you slaying over here in my bed or whatnot, Leon is always going to be numero uno, okay? And I have to protect him. Because, you know, I know who you are. So Diamond was like, what? Moi? Like he was clutching his invisible pearls, like, protect him from me? I'm like, Diamond, if you shut up. My neighbor told me who you are, you know. You're Diamond Sampson, a gangbanger, a drug dealer. I'm like, girl, I don't know no chicks, and she not really hood. She may be hood adjacent. I just don't really know no chick out there saying that to no grown-ass man that they effing like, you're a drug dealer, you're a gangster, gangbanger. I'm like, I don't know, like, I'm no writer. Don't get me wrong. Maybe Big Wolf, you can attest to this or not, but I felt like that those words were, I don't know about the placement of those words. But I'm going to let it slide, okay? And, you know, she proceeds to tell Diamond, I can't have you have a negative effect on him. And, of course, Diamond, you know, that's not who I am. I'm not to be defined by my mistakes. And, of course, she goes into, you know, my lovely, beloved sorority sister, you know, Maya Angelou, and she was telling him, like, yo, she done told, big sis done told us, if someone shows you and reveals to you who they are the first time, believe them. Can you prove Maya wrong? Okay. And he was like, well, you know, I sure am. I don't know. Diamond gives me like, he cut logs in the country in Alabama. Like that's the presence I get to him. I mean, he did say his grandmama was from Alabama in the South, you know, when he was talking about those cheese grits, but he be talking like it too. It's definitely giving very much, you know, remedial in a sense. I'm sorry. I just gotta be real. I gotta be real. But Giana, let's talk, girl, okay? Because, and I'm not blaming her whatsoever for what happened to Leon, because we know that's not Diamond's fault per se. But girl, if you're screwing someone and you find out who they are, and I honestly feel like, I don't know at what point she realized. Was it after the first, you know, sex session? Was it after the second sex session? I don't know. But at some point she realized who the hell Diamond was. And honestly, Diamond got full-blown stories on a newspaper about him with his face plastered on the front page. In this day and age, and thank God I'm not in game no more, but we do the Googles. You got to Google people sometimes, okay? Once you realize who the hell that man was when you walked into that barbershop, you should have been on them Googles, okay? But, you know, her neighbor told her, okay, cool. And then you consciously made a decision to say, hey, I know who you are. I'm a grown woman. So I'm going to still continue to mess with you if at my very much will. So I feel like at this point, if you know this man who has been spending time with your son, showing him, teaching him how to squabble, shout out to Big Ump from Snowfall. He around your house, y'all together. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like, this is the difference. If you got a sneaky link and you only with the sneaky link, at the hotel or his house, nowhere near your son, then maybe it can work. But if you got Diamond smooth clear around your son and then know who Diamond is and still ask for Diamond not to be a bad influence, girl, what you think you gonna get? Now, granted, we know Diamond, he's kind of teetering, and it seems like Diamond at this point really not about that violent life. He's very conflicting, honestly. But if we take Diamond out of the equation and it's some regular ass Negro, I think your expectations are a little bit unrealistic, boo. I'm just keeping it real. Monique, you said she wasn't worried about a negative effect when she had that man teaching him how to box and run. That's what I'm saying. I'm not the only one. I'm like, I ain't set tripping up in here. But hey, let's go on. Y'all already know I just gotta call it out how I see it, okay? So y'all, oh boy. So Vic gets a little knockety knock at the door. It's clear, bright in the day, and DeFranco tells him to come on with him, right? First of all, I'm a whole CI out here in these streets. I'm gonna need you to be a little more discreet. And this is my problem. Y'all clean got whole drug organizations, and you clear as day on like main streets. Like Vic lives in a converted church, and I love the architecture. Don't get me wrong. But it's not gonna say he's on a main street, but it's easy to run up to his house. And just me being paranoid, not even being about that life, I can only imagine as a CI that's about to take out Tommy Egan, I'm gonna need you guys as my handlers to be a little more discreet. Now, I understand this is a situation where we got a dead fed, so they not really caring. But I'm gonna need to set some rules and regulations when it comes to this partnership, okay? Y'all not gonna be pull up my house at a good 11 a.m. talk about come with me. Now it looks a little different. And granted, I'm sure Vic wanted no handcuffs, so it don't really look legit. You just coming up here in the backseat of my car with no handcuffs. I ain't really being arrested for real. Because you don't know, Tommy paranoid. He could have been over there across the street peeping this whole thing, but we know Tommy is giving Vic the D-Max / Tariq treatment because he really not assuming Vic has anything to do with being a snitch. But if he was, that'll be real suspicious, okay? But he goes to the precinct and what have you, or the Fed office. I'm not sure exactly if they're constantly meeting up. It looks like the Fed office, so they go to Stacy's office after this. But they tell Vic, but we found Vargas' body because Vic was all, we gotta play it off. What happened? What's going on, guys? Why am I here? So he was like, Stacy was like, we found Vargas's body. Okay, so what the hell happened? So Vic, he's trying to claim that, he don't know nothing about what had happened, okay? And Stacy was like, bro, are you trying to protect Tommy? He was like, how the hell am I supposed to be doing that? I'm doing a horrible job because I got a whole wire right here showing him making a deal with the DSDs. So she was like, okay, I need you to give me some answers about this whole death situation. And Vic was like, you're moving the goalpost, man. I'm like, Vic, I mean, I get it. But it's a whole dead fed in the midst. So just keep it moving. So this is what you get. And this is the problem. Vic, all of this is your damn fault. You were so damn thirsty to get at your sister and want her to be punished. You could have just clipped her and kept it moving. But no, you wanted revenge and you took your raggedy behind to Stacy's office and made this whack ass deal. And now you got all of us stressing out. Well, I can't say stress now because we know Tommy ain't going down. But y'all know what I mean. Vic, this is all on you. And you actually going to pay the price for doing all this. This is your damn fault. Because Stacy went over there and told her co-workers that, no, we're going to let Vic make his own mistakes. We're going to let him hang himself. because they weren't going to let him go down for that murder of Colin at all. But you decide to take your raggedy behind Willie in her office because you was too thirsty to get your sister. Anywho, of course, Vic is still trying to play, play it cute, I just don't know what happened. Okay, we didn't meet up after the little, meeting. So I don't know what happened to Vargas. And, she was like, damn, boy, it ain't no damn coincidence. I got a dead fed up in here. Like, I know y'all all wrapped up in this. So you about to get life in prison if you don't write me a little 4-page letter. Write me a 4-page letter. I want to know everything that went down last night. And I want every phone number. I want every stash house. All of Tommy Egan's information, I need you to write it down. Okay, get your Aaliyah on ASAP to the pronto. And once you hand me that 4-page letter, go home and make sure you're behind. Don't leave town. So I was like, okay. Vic, you got some explaining to do. Yes, Candy, I ain't gonna lie. I try not to be too critical, but I was like, this nail color is giving me very much confusion. I'm confusion right now. I don't know what that's about, but we got a whole wig situation, so I guess we just gonna have to take it where we leave. So Stacy and Bobby leave the interrogation room, and she's all, she wants war, okay? She was like, let's raise CBI. I'm tired of this. We need to go ahead and put our pussies on the table. And of course, Bobby, he's a little apprehensive, but he was like, I'm on board, okay? And then she kind of switched up a little bit. You see a little bit of femininity, just a tad bit. And she goes to, tell her husband, we're something together. We're a good team. He was like, yeah, we a good team. I don't know why, y'all. This is what I need out of the next 2 episodes. I need y'all to really, I'm talking about the writers. I need y'all to give us the significance of showing that these two are married. I need the marital situation have some sort of significance and some sort of true conflict, because right now them being married really ain't doing it for me in terms of spicing up the storyline. Like, I don't know, I also want a few scenes with them in the house. I just want to see their home situation. Like, I need a little more insight to be more invested in this marital situation. I just need a little more, because I feel like it's going to be a situation where one get caught up, and I don't know, they may backstab each other, or one may end up backstabbing one another. But I need y'all to really, hone in and let us know what is the purpose of these 2 particular people being married. So we're going to have to see. But she, says, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and rattle another cage, and she go on for her merry damn way, okay? Oh, Lord. So Tommy and Diamond, they have a little meeting. You got to have a manager's meeting in every organization. So they have a meeting, in the basement of the barbershop. And he, tells Diamond, like, hey, we had to kill a Fed and it had to be done. And I'm very much a proud, situation. Like, I'm proud of this because I didn't know how Tommy was going to handle this when it came to Diamond. Because, Tommy, he be a little Rambo. But this was kind of justified. And, Diamond, he's on his Gandhi half the time. He ain't really for all the killings, especially killings of the cop. So I wasn't sure how he would take this news. And of course, he wasn't the happiest, but he didn't freak out like I thought he would, right? And so, he's asking the important questions. He's like, well, how did they know where you were? And I'm like, yes, how do they know where you were, Tommy? I need you to be thinking. And see, this is the thing. He's asking the questions Ghost would ask, but Ghost would ask more follow-up questions, and he definitely would have been a little more just, I don't know, he would have been more instrumental in this situation. But hey, we got Diamond, we ain't got Ghost. So what is what it is. I hate comparing, but it's hard not to. So he explains, they found a tracker in Vic's car. So he's like, you know what that means? We got to go ahead and do a clean sweep, make sure everything is situated and we good. But I'm like, Tommy, you was using your whole fingers in your house and calling that a quote unquote sweep. Do we not have any location, no Radio Shack that we can go to get those. I've seen it before. I'm not sure which show, but there's like a device you could use to kind of detect any bugs in your house or in your establishments. But hey, I ain't about this life, so I'm just go off, okay? But and this is the thing that bothers me about Tommy. He just explained to Diamond, we got a whole dead fed situation that's in the midst, and the feds are on our ass. But see, when it comes to Tommy, that gets him riled up. That inspires him. So much so he brings up that Che's back in town, and he gonna meet up with Che and show him what they built, okay? And I'm like, hold up, pump your brakes, shorty. Even Diamond was like, hold up, this is kind of bad timing. Like, this is the thing about Tommy. We can't focus on one thing. He always trying to unnecessarily multitask. Like, Tommy is so damn thirsty to be in power. He just, I swear, he just be stressing me the hell out. And not only he's trying to conquer Shay, he's trying to conquer the Sons of Destruction. And they beefing with CBI. Diamond was like, oh, we got bad blood. And of course, Tommy, he think he is the salesman of the MFN decade because he have all the faith that he can smooth it over with the Sons of Destruction. And this is what I'm talking about. Diamond, you clear, new from New York City. But you have such a pitch on you that you can make sure that you are giving the people all the words, because we know Diamond ain't got the words. Tommy is giving the people all the good words they need to hear to forget the beef that they've had for decades in a matter of minutes. And the fact that Tommy rarely gets any true pushback of this coalition, it be blowing me. It really be blowing me. And I'm like, this is kind of annoying. And just honestly, just the way that Tommy talks when he's with Diamond, like, he's so optimistic and just like, we're going to take over the effing city. They're going to, like, I just like, come on. Like, I don't know. I feel like this Tommy be doing too much, but go off. And this is why he was always Ghost number 2, because Ghost for the most part knew how to tame and handle Tommy for the most part, not all the time, but it is what it is. Okay, so we at the gym, y'all. And you can see the way Claudia was looking at Shanti's, all of her little accolades, what have you, on the wall. The pee was getting juicy. It was getting wet, okay? I'm not sure of the stench of the juice, but nonetheless, there was juice getting wet up in there, okay? And so, she's over here telling Shanti, I don't know what it is. She gives me very much IP standing up. She gives me very much urinal. She's giving me very much, I use the men's restroom. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about like her appearance. It's just her whole attitude towards situations in life. Like she gives me very much, I wear boxer briefs. No thongs over there in that underwear drawer. But Claudia, she does I don't want to say respectable thing, but she's giving, Shanti the rundown on Elise's mom. And, it's like, hey, we got, access to some clubs in the vagina triangle. I'm just calling it vagina triangle because that's what it's very much giving by, triangle with Claudia, Shanti, and Elise. It's really called Viagra triangle, but it's the vagina triangle as far as I'm concerned, okay? And so she's explaining to Shanti, like, yo, like, we got a new territory and I need you. And Shanti ain't feeling this because she's like, hold up, you over here making decisions without me, but it's supposed to be a whole partnership. And, she was like, girl, if you keep doing this and I find out you lying to me, I'm going to kick your ass. So I don't know if this is foreshadowing. It feels like a little foreshadowing. And I will very much appreciate Claudia getting that ass handled to her. I really need Claudia to get her ass whipped. Not just killed, because I want that to happen too. But I want her to get her ass whooped. And normally, drug dealer Barbie would probably feel a way. I feel like being threatened. But the way Claudia looked, it was giving very much, I'm turned on right now. Do you have a back room so we can get it on? And the question is, yes, Shanti has a little futon upstairs that should be getting on with Jannard with. But they don't do nothing. But Shanti, she leaves her with this. Don't cross me. It will not end well for you. So we're going to see if that's true foreshadowing or not. I really don't care who killed Claudia. I just want her to die. I feel like based on the writing, it will make, I won't say make more sense for Tommy to do it, but Tommy spent at least 4 episodes obsessing over who killed Liliana. But I don't really know how I feel if I would really get true satisfaction if Tommy killed Claudia. I would probably like Shanti to do it a little more, but we gonna have to see. Maybe Tommy orchestrated or something. I don't know, but we'll have to see what happens with good old Claudia. Good old Claudia. What's up, Brillo, Detroit, RC? How y'all doing? Everybody else that came through in the Chizat. Okay, whoever is not in the chat but still watching, I still appreciate y'all. So Tommy over here, on his 15-minute break from killing and drug dealing, right? Minding his own business, eating a little pastry, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoying the beautiful weather of Chicago. And Stacy bring her punk ass over here, bothering this man's 15-minute break. And so she introduced herself, I'm U.S. Attorney Stacy Marks. And I don't take kindly of people who fake their death in New York. I feel like this was so whack and cheesy to say. Like, is it me, or I really feel that Stacy showed her hand too quickly. Like, I feel like you was too fast and you thirsty too. Like, this whole 70% of this cast is thirsty as hell to get what they need to get, okay? But I feel like this was not a great move. You're already aware that this man was capable of faking his own death in a whole nother state, not just a whole nother state. We're not talking about Wisconsin or Montana or Idaho. We talk about, this man outsmarted the feds of New York to the MFing city. And not only that, he escaped conviction in multiple levels, local, federal, state. But you thought it was a good idea to tip this man off on you being on his case. Now, if Tommy was the type of gangster, the type of dude to flee the city, he could have did it, because all you did was show your hand. But we already know Tommy. He's too confident, cocky. He's not leaving nowhere. But if he was, you would have gave this man opportunity to leave the MFing city. But you over here being very much thirsty. And I don't know the parameters. I'm no lawyer. But I don't know the repercussions of someone who faked their death in one city and then come to another city. And Stacy being very much aware and was given the information of what Tommy has done. But nobody, I don't know, it just seems weird. Like, I feel like she should have waited. I think she should have waited, but she's too cocky. She's trying to be mayor. So I know she don't want no help truly from nobody from New York, because I know she wants to take all of the credit. But it would just be very smart for her to, and I don't want to see tight teeth Blanca Rodriguez at all. I'm not vouching for her, but it would make more sense for her to partner with New York and maybe, get some more information, because you are the feds, aka federal agents, aka pretty much dealing with the entire US of A. But we gonna see. You are not going to be the next Lori Lightfoot. I'm sorry to tell you, Stacy Marks. I'm sorry to tell you, you're not going to be able to wear no oversized suits. So I'm going to need you to go brush up your resume, go to Indeed.com. I don't know where you go to find jobs, over there in federal land. But girl, tighten up, or you really going to be out here living off your pension, what have you, child. So She tells Tommy, of course, about Vargas being dead. Well, she just said federal agent. And she was like, I know you out here selling drugs with CBI, the Fled and the Serbs. And okay, Tommy was like, allegedly, okay? Allegedly. I don't watch TMZ, okay? I know to throw in the word allegedly, so don't play with me, okay? But when Tommy said, my thoughts and prayers, I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of funny to me. But she shows him the photo of him and Maria. And I'm not saying initially it seems like Tommy was a little bit thrown off. But of course he played it off, was like, oh, they got my good side. And of course, Stacy whack ass talk about when I put this case together, you're gonna get life in prison. I'm like, girl, you know what show you on? The only life Tommy Egan is going to see is starring Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Okay, so stop playing with us. Stop playing with us, okay? But then she also tries to threaten and scare good old Tommy, talking about, yeah, if Miguel finds out you're effing his little sister, pretty much you better watch out. Chicago is a dangerous city. And I do feel like once Stacy realized that Tommy is Teflon Don and untouchable, I feel like she may put a little tip out there if Miguel don't find out first. Like I don't trust her. I feel like she gonna do some raggedy ish like that and try to get Tommy killed when she realized that she cannot touch this man. But hey, go off, sis, okay? But she leaves. Tommy calls, Jenny Sue, our new little lawyer. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the toxicity of me, but I love a dirty lawyer. I just love a dirty lawyer. Like, it's so cute to me. I'm like, oh yes, call Jenny Sue. Call the boo Jenny Sue, okay? But he asked Jenny Sue to look into something for him. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. We don't waste no time, all right? So Vic over there, fake running away from home. Because he's stressed out. He don't know what to do. And I'm saying, Vic, this is all on you, boo-boo. If you would have just clipped your sister instead of wanting her to go to prison, which Dad wouldn't even... Claudia in prison, Claudia would have found a way to find her a nice little stud boo and kept moving. And she a lesbian too. Like, she would have had a good ass time over there in prison. That is not punishment. That is low-key like Disneyland to Claudia Vic. So you should have just clipped her. Keeping it funky with you. But he over there contemplating, running away and what have you. But Tommy, he comes knocking at the door. And of course, Vic, he don't know if the feds or not because they done told him to stay put until we kept coming. So I don't know, is it me? Let alone you over here on a main street, Vic. But you ain't got no peephole, bruh. I know it's a converted church, so y'all was able to do a lot of renovations. I don't watch HGTV plenty of times. You could have drilled a little hole through those doors, okay? Do you got cameras? Like, come on. We over here is supposed to be Vic Flynn pushing big weight, big pounds of pills for decades with our daddy. But you ain't got no peephole, bruh. What we doing? What we doing? But see, this is what happened when people get real comfortable. Okay, you was privileged, and that's why Tommy had to check you, telling you we ain't nothing alike, sir. But Tommy, he trying to check on Vic. I'm like, why are you checking on this man? Like, Tommy legit is giving him the DMAT to treatment. Like, this is not your nephew. He is a business associate at best, but you can't trust him. But you over here low-key trusting this man. Telling him, well, yeah, the U.S. attorneys rolled up on me. He was like, yeah, how you know? Because, because they... Well, he said, the block is hot, low-key, and, the feds is on us. And that's what he told Vic about Stacy and the little, situation. He was like, surveillance gonna be a bitch. So if the feds, they're gonna be looking for low-hanging fruit. So they're gonna be over here, just trying to see who's gonna snitch. And of course, Vic has to throw his set, those Tommy sent off. So of course he brings up Jannard, right? He was like, all right, we can't really trust Jannard. He was over there meeting my raggedy ass sister, and they over there supposed to be doing some damn deal with the Serbs. And then, my sister and Jannard, they the same type of people. They opportunists. So I won't be surprised if Jannard over there singing Janard over there singing like Keith Sweat. He over there at the precinct singing. And of course, oh Lord, Tommy, he's low key like, not saying, I don't know. Like, this is the part where I'm like, this is what Tommy lacks sometimes. Like, and I'm sorry, I sound like a white girl saying like a lot, but I'm so baffled because Tommy, you're supposed to be such of a genius to be able to just think of this whole situation in Chicago, but just shit that be in front of your face, you be missing the mark. Everybody is on trial here. Vic, Janard, Diamond, like you really low-key got to be not trusting nobody, but you over here just letting Vic fill your head up with all type of pollution. But go off, Tommy. Meanwhile, at the barbershop, oh Lord, Reese pops up. You know, he always seeing people leave with bags and whatnot. So he peeping. Oh, dude. What was his name? Oh Lord, I lost his name real quick. Bones. He peeps Bones, you know, leaving with the bags. I'm like, we ain't got no back door. There is no back door or nothing. I mean, I understand the, you know, the architecture, the structure of these streets of Chicago, but I feel like we need a better way to get these drugs in and out this goddamn barbershop. But anywho, Reeves. Now, Reeves is giving me very much 55, maybe even 60, right? This grown ass man had the nerve to tell Diamond that his speech was inspiring. So I'm questioning, like, Reeves, are you dealing with some type of dementia, Alzheimer's, or, you know, a little memory or brain loss? Because what, sir? That their Easter speech was inspiring to you? The only thing I was inspired by was, you know, getting these kids on hooked on phonics because it works for them. Because ain't no way in hell that speech there was not inspiring to no goddamn dot. Like, what? What, sir? Okay. I'm gonna try to leave that be. But he did say, yo, you know, 25 guns was turned in that day. So that was a great thing. That was a great thing. But I don't think it was a speech. I don't think it was a speech. But he's always telling Diamond, don't make a fool out of me. But you over here trusting these criminals. But you telling them not to make a fool out of you. Okay. Okay, Reeves. So he's such on a, you know, just a proud moment. He decides to not have Diamond take a little piss test. And the way Diamond looked like, yeah, like, I'm going to step in the right direction. I'm like, Diamond, get out of here, boy. Get out of my face. Meanwhile, Miguel, he meets with Chavo, right? And long story short, he tries to sell Chavo on, you know, giving him 1G less a key than what the service is offering. And he was like, you know, I'm good. I'm good. He was like, how are you good? You about to go out of business? You got to change your life? And he was like, no, I'm over here. I did the deal with the white man. Okay. And of course, Miguel is like, what the fuck? I said, see, that's why you always got to listen to grandma. You always got to listen to grandma. Like, you know, back in the day when grandma used to like, that ain't your friend. It was always one friend used to hang around and grandma used to be like, that ain't your friend. But you be like, grandma, he cool. She cool. Like, what you mean? Like, you know, that's my buddy. And then eventually that person come to find out, you know, that person is really not your friend. They done snaked you some type of way. That's why you always got to listen to grandma. So Abuela be on point. She be on point. But Miguel's old, I don't want to get into him right now. We won't get into him later. But Miguel is just so oblivious to the fact that his whole organization is being swept right underneath him, all right? And so, of course, Chavo and the DSDs is now with Tommy, and Miguel realized Abuela was correct, okay? But Chavo was like, it's still cool. I'm still getting my product from you, and just by way of Tommy. It was weirdly giving me very much Franklin and Louie and Teddy a little bit. with this whole undercutting, underhanded situation. But this is what you get for not listening, abuela. This is your problem. Thank you, Brillo, for the super chat, paying your little tithes and offerings, okay? To the Trap Church Tabernacle, okay? Brillo, oh my God. I guess I have to read it. But come on, bro. You said Leon should have gotten one of those 25 guns. You are your savagery. I cannot. I cannot. Oh God, I can't. I can't. I can't. Big Wolf, you said at the CI Alliance, what you said, Psy Alliance speech was aspiring to a seasoned vet POSP. You said, what we doing? That's what I'm saying. Aspiring? Like, get out of my face, Reed. What we doing here? Y'all. Oh my God. So this scene, I don't know why I enjoyed this scene, but it irked me, right? So of course, Tommy, who's low-key acting like Vic is his whole consigliere, what have you, he goes to press Jannard and chokes Jannard clean the F out in the very establishment he done paid for his brother. He was like, you trying to play me over here messing with Claudia and the Serbs? And Jannard was like, nah, bro, we passed on that. You know, damn well I don't be making no money on no goddamn Europeans. I ran CBI for 15 years. Brand loyalty is what it is over here, bro. We don't be messing with y'all white folk. What you talking about? He was telling him, you need to worry about Vic Flynn. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Tommy tells him, you let me worry about Vic Flynn. It's you I ain't sure about. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious right now, Tommy? And that's what I'm saying. With the way Tommy be thinking, sometimes you would think he would have more L's than what he has. But I'm sure he's going to find a way to zig and zag and find his way to another solution to all his problems, all right? But he tells Jannard, if Claudia come to you again, if you don't tell me. So this is going to be a problem, right? But the fact that Tommy took it upon himself to say this very sentence irked the dog-ish out of me, y'all. Tommy told Jannard, don't make me sorry I let you back at CBI. Y'all, I felt so disrespected. Like, it was given very much slavery, very much redlining, very much police brutality. It gave me all the things, like all the I guess microscopic hairs on the back of my neck just stood up. Oh my God. Oh my God. It gave me very much segregation. I don't know why. I felt all the things of racism. When Tommy said that one line, it irked the whole hell out of me. Oh my God. Y'all don't understand. I felt so disrespected. Like I was over there pushing weight for CBI. Are you serious? It would be no CBI if it wasn't for Jannard. You heard Jannard tell Diamond in season 1. Pretty much every other crew, I'm assuming, seems like black crew, for the most part, dismantled. And Jannard was the one that kept it together. We kept this thing going. I done built up enough funds to get me a Lambo. It's taken now. We're going to keep that on the hush, okay? Diamond had a nice place. We was able to buy a barbershop. We was straight. Now, don't get me wrong. The way they kind of introduced Jannard and his drug deals with that whole little scammer situation, that was a little sketch, so it doesn't seem like Jannard had everything together. But nonetheless, I kept CBI running for you to take over. I crawled so you can walk, Tommy. What the hell you talking about? Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you to Marcus for the super chat. You said, I thought Jannard was an MMA fighter, but Tommy choked out Jannard and Jannard beat down Great Skull and tried to take Tommy out of the season. That's what I'm saying. It's the inconsistencies for me. I'm gonna chalk it up to the little bit of heroin that's still left in Jannard's veins. It's just the way Tommy be punking people. Like it was giving me very much slave master a little bit. It was irking me. It was, and so I ain't gonna lie. I want Jannard to win. Let's let this be clear. I'm not necessarily saying by Jannard winning, Tommy has to lose, but I need Jannard to win. I'm rooting for Jannard. Like rewatching season 1, I really came, and I always like Jannard, don't get me wrong, but I really just started to root for my man. Like, come on, let's get Jannard back on top, please and thank you. And let's get him. Hold on, how are we in a whole barbershop and Jannard looking like this? Diamond, fix your mans, cleanse your mans up, please and thank you. Okay, I'm tired of him wearing these trucker hats, hiding his receding hairline or whatever the fuck he got going on. Get this man a good Caesar. Come on. Come on, get that beard, get that Anthony Hamilton beard tightened up, please and thank you. You over here got a whole barbershop and your brother out here looking like this. I don't care if he a dope fiend or not. He gonna be the cleanest dope fiend on the south side. I bet you that. I bet you that. I bet you one of my uncles over here had a whole barbershop and one of my uncles that strung out be out here looking crazy. Hell no, they gonna be the cleanest dope fiend in Harlem. What the hell are you talking about? We gonna have our family look out here looking crazy. You may be a little stank. I may have to Febreze my barber chair when you get up, but you gonna be looking right. You gonna be looking right. But hey, I guess we got too many other matters at hand to be worried about Jannard and his appearance, okay? Oh, Lord. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. So, Claudia. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I love these scenes. Claudia, she gets a little visit from Merkovich. Let me just get this off real quick. And this is the thing that annoys me with the inconsistencies with these peoples in these penthouse, because this has happened in the original Power, right? Claudia is pretty much, she's in her safe, which is hidden behind, some artwork, right? As soon as she closed that, safe and, put the artwork back, like, she kind of pushed it back to the wall, we hear a little ding and Merkovich comes straight up. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just paranoid PG. Paranoid PG is like, nah, bruh, I don't, that timing is too close. I don't need you to know where I keep my stash at. But that's petty paranoid PG here, okay? So Merkovich, he comes over and he's like, yo, bro, you thought you could hide the vagina triangle clubs from me? And so, see, Claudia thinks she over here in corporate America, talk about, well, per our agreement, our business is strictly just for the North Side, sir. You see here in the documentation. So you think you over here with that dialysis center with your paperwork. That ain't what we do. This is what I'm talking about. Claudia, you're so thirsty to be on top, but you don't really understand the game like that. So Merkovich, he's going to take you to class real quick, and he's going to definitely get you to understand this math equation. Because he said, you know what? Ain't Tommy on a hunt from you? He on a hunt for you, right, girl? Okay, so this is what we do. We provide you protection. So us providing you protection allows you to run your business accordingly. Meaning, wherever you work and get your profits, you cut us in. Simple. But see, Claudia, she a fake gangster. She don't understand the little nuances, the little gray areas of being in the drug game. So, Claudia, you low-key traded one daddy for another. Keeping it real. You done killed Walter, but now temporarily you got a new daddy, okay? Merkovich is your stepdaddy right now, okay? Because he's low-key sonning you. I don't want to say daughtering you because it don't sound cool, okay? So, and this is my question when I was watching the episode, right? Because the Serbs and Claudia have a common enemy in Tommy, right? So what would truly be the reason why either of them would keep Tommy alive, because it would make sense for Claudia and Merkovich, really just Merkovich, to really just murk Tommy. This is why I don't understand why Tommy gets to eat with y'all every other Tuesday. Like, it don't make sense. But right now, I do see Tommy being a low-key. This is the thing. Tommy being alive allows him to pretty much get a percentage off of Claudia's business, right? But in the same scene, one of Merkovich's henchmen said, hey, we got a problem. Tommy over here meeting with the SODs. And so Merkovich himself said he's trying to poach our business. Tommy in all of this. So it's like, what slice of the pie is bigger? The pie you get from Claudia's shook ass, or the pie of the SODs and every other situation that Tommy is making difficult for you? Like, it just seems like if you just go ahead and clip Tommy, all of your issues would be clear. But hey, we keeping him alive for right now, I guess. And I understand the Marcus is Tommy's show, but I need the sense to make sense. I need the math to math, okay? And mind you, and this is Paranoid Petty PG. Why are we divulging this information at Claudia's penthouse? Can we at least wait till we get into the elevator and talk about what's going on with Tommy? It's like they got a damn Tommy alert, not an Amber alert, but we got a Tommy alert on our phones letting us know every time Tommy make a goddamn move. But hey, go off, weak ass Serbs, okay? Meanwhile, at the barbershop, Leon comes in and tells his stepdaddy that he got a TV interview for his little anti-violence campaign. Now, right before Leon came in, Tommy texts Diamond, we meeting with the SOBs at 6:00. But his stepson told him that he got to be at the studio by 7:30. So he gonna come back to the barbershop around 6. So Diamond was like, dang, my stepson come before my drug business. So I need somebody to substitute me in this goddamn meeting with the damn SODs. So he calls Jannard for a favor. I said, we gonna call a whole dope fiend to be in this very important meeting. Like, what we doing here? Diamond, what? Okay, let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet, because I just don't understand. I just don't understand. But this is what we do in Diamond's world, okay? I mean, I ain't talking about this long, but Kate done came back from New York, said she had things to take care of. She's stressed out. And JP was low-key giving her like a little light intervention, was giving, very much, 5 heartbeats. All this drinking and drugs shit got to go. Like, he was giving very much dressed up from the 5 heartbeats, but he said, hey, Darnell is alive, actually. We keeping him safe for right now based on some mess he done got into. Okay? But he said, you need to get clean because you're not going to be around your grandson drunk and high. And I'm like, D-Mac, so we taking a trip to the ranch or what? Because you already know we trying to hide this young boy. But anywho, D-Mac gonna come back and it's gonna be a mess. It's just a matter about who gonna die. We know I give it a Maury Povich percentage. So I'm giving it 1,000% that somebody in Tommy's family is gonna die. I mean, they're not utilizing anybody. They're not utilizing Kate. JP is never at work. He ain't even making no damn money at that damn bar that we done borrowed money from Diamond for. What a great investment, Tommy. What a great investment. You could have slid that them thousands over here to PG. Okay, you could have got me a nice little cute super chat, but I guess you thought, you wanted to bet on JP. Okay, cute. They're not utilizing D-Mac, who was a goddamn mathematical genius and a gangster on the side. Like, what the hell? If D-Mac come back, y'all better utilize this man to his full potential. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I was thinking about that too, support game. I was like, you was over here sipping on some scissor your goddamn self, JP. What you talking about? But I'm gonna leave that be. Okay, let's move on. All right. Oh Lord. So, y'all, I really was about to make a whole diagram of this situation, but I'm not. So we have a whole pre-meeting with Tommy, Vic, and Jannard outside of the SOD's warehouse, if you will. Now, Tommy was a little off. He was a little thrown off by Jannard being there. He's like, yo, what's going on? Where your brother at? You know what I'm saying? And Jannard was like, he had to take care of, some business. But he's constantly saying in this episode, like, your bro's head is not in the game. He's not in the game. And we already know we can't have Tommy wondering and questioning us at all. Because we know Tommy, he got a ticking time bomb going on with that trigger finger, okay? But he was telling Vic and Jannard, have my back. If Ish pop off, shoot to kill. Tommy says this about 2 to 3 yards from some SOD's members. They're right outside. They're, I kind of have the picture on the bottom here where they're about 2 to 3 yards on the bottom left. Like, and they over here just chilling, having a conversation. They're not giving me security. They're not giving me, these the ops. We got to make sure we're protected. I don't see no blickies. They got their little motorcycles. They over there looking cute and what have you. You know what I'm saying? Matching their motorcycles. But why we over here have a whole pre-meeting talking about shoot to kill, but we got the ops 2 to 3 yards away? Can we have this conversation in the car? But hey, that's annoyed, petty PG here talking, okay? So, oh Lord, Jesus Christ. So the head of the SODs say, he's really not trying to hear Tommy. He's more concerned about where Diamond is because, it makes sense if he had beef with Diamond, if Diamond was the head of the CBI. But at the same time, Jannard's really been running CBI for 15 years. So the fact that Jannard's there still should be enough, but he probably wanted Diamond and Gianard to both be there, to make him feel a little more comfortable. Make sure we're on the same page of the same book, okay? But we have Tommy here. He's the best vacuum salesman on planet Earth, child. One second, guys. So yeah, I'm back. Apologies. I just don't understand. Tommy has the gift of gab, and to all these crews to be, Now, I ain't gonna lie. This particular crew member, he wasn't necessarily trying to hear it at first. But all we need is the Serbs to come in blasting to change his goddamn mind, okay? So Merkovich coming in, he was giving very much, senior citizen John Wick a little bit. It's very much kind of cute. He got his little suit on, his little blicky and what have you. I never see a bulletproof vest, but hey, that's paranoid PG talking, right? So we getting the whole pew 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 pew, getting a whole little gunfight. Everybody losing people except for Tommy and them, of course. And then Jannard, he has an opportunity to kill Tommy. He had a clean ass shot, but he decides to save Tommy's life. Now Jannard probably had a few things in his head. He was like, I don't want Shanti to get in my ass, so that's not the plan, right? But if I were Jannard, I would have been thinking about that bullish that Tommy just told me in the basement of the barbershop that I purchased about the organization that I was running for 15 years. I would have ran that line back in my head 15 times. Don't make me sorry. I let you in CBI. That's all I would have needed to remember to cap Tommy's ass. But hey, Jannard saves Tommy's life. Of course, after the gunfight, the SOBs was like, you know what? The Serbs came in here blasting. They was, I connect. F that. Because Tommy done told him, hey, the Serbs got cut off. And we over here at CBI, we Walmart, we got low back prices. So you're going to get better product, more product, better prices. Come over here to death row. And so now Tommy done conquered the SODs. But it was low-key funny with Jannar. It was giving me low-key Kane and Tariq, that last scenes of the season when they was all in the warehouse. Like, I got a clean shot, but I'm hesitant. I hate you, but I still low-key like you a little bit. It's low-key a little bit of admiration and jealousy, but I'm going to keep you alive even though I need to kill your ass. Oh, God. More so for this situation. Jannar and Tariq, Kane and Tariq is a little different. But yeah, y'all. Hilarious to me. Eric Iverson, thank you so much for the super chizat. Okay. You said, I think Maria and Miguel daddy was Felipe Lobos. Che said to Abuela, how did she raise a good son? Sorry, how she did good raising her son Felipe. And she told Miguel his daddy died by trusting white men. Yeah, that's, a possibility. If y'all don't know, I love me some Lobos, okay? And I got a plug in that bringing back my OG Power review. So Wednesday, 8:15, come through. We are on season 5, episode 6, okay? So that give y'all some time to watch the episode because we will get into that and break that down, okay? It's coming off the heels with Ghost drunk ass cursing out Tariq and everybody. So Ghost is on an apology tour in episode 506. So please come through. But Power, they love callbacks. So I won't be surprised. Let's see here. So yeah, we done conquered the SODs, right? So after the meeting, Jannar was like, damn, I appreciate it. Thank you. Where the hell your manners at, Tommy? He was like, I was wrong about you. I was like, yeah, you over there letting Vic cloud your goddamn judgment. And then he asked again, hey, what the F is wrong with your bro? What's up with him? Can you check it on for me? He's ignoring my calls, ignoring my text messages, okay? And that's what I'm saying. We over here running drug organizations. We need to be making sure that we have our drug organization be numero uno. And this is why you can't really have both. I mean, people try to juggle both a family life and a drug organization, but more times than not, it don't work out. But Diamond over here, he said, I was auditioning to be a stepdaddy for 2 weeks, and God damn it, I am not letting this position go. Okay. So Tommy also tells Jannar, the block is hot, the feds is listening, okay? The feds is lurking, so be on your P's and MF and Q's, okay? And yeah, Tommy, he's annoyed because he was like, hey, if Diamond not showing up would have messed up this meeting, it could have messed up everything. So Tommy, he's not forgetting that, Diamond's over here looking a little suspicious, okay? Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. So we at the barbershop and we over here tying ties and doing all the sweet things with our stepson, Leon, right? And I'm like, Lord, he telling Leon he going to go to college and he's going to be a different kind of man. I'm like, yeah, the writings are on the wall. Lord, the writings are on the wall. Damn. So Leon says, I got to meet my moms. And he was like, I'll take you home, right? So we get to cross the street to Leon's house. And of course, the bullies come. I said, y'all rolling up at people's houses too? And I'm like, okay. Now, is it me? Or I don't know. Like, I just want to believe that these little teenage bullies are given or receiving direction from a higher power. Because ain't no way in hell, whatever y'all knuckleheads doing on the street is really being affected by Leon and his goddamn I have a dream speeches. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't understand. Y'all really thought it was really urgent enough for you to beat this man up. Like, was it advertised that Leon was gonna be on the news saying this ish? because it seemed like very much last minute to me. I don't know. Maybe word got on the street at the barbershop, and maybe it was, you know what I'm saying, going around town. I don't know. But I'm like, it ain't that deep, y'all. Y'all ain't over here pushing weight like that to where Leon little speech gonna bother y'all. Anywho, Leon, of course, crosses the street. Bullies come, and Leon, you know, he over there, he's ready to squabble. Like, he took off that blazer like he was a clean 45-year-old man. I was like, all right, go ahead, little boy. Go ahead, little boy. So he over there, he get his man like kind of a low-key two-piece situation, no biscuit. And of course, it doesn't end that way. Because why? Because why?
You kids today are nothing but punks. Sissified. So quick to pick up a gun. You're scared to take an ass whipping. This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up,
you know these kids can't fight these days. And of course, I don't know if it's because, you know, Diamond was in the pen for 15 years or not, but he was definitely very much celebratory in terms of, you know, letting Leon fight for himself. I'm like, damn, like, Leon, it's weird because, like, what do you do? Because I personally don't think it's two things could have happened, right? Diamond could have let things, you know, fall as they may, because Diamond's not going to be around Leon all of the time. So there's going to be a moment when Leon truly will have to stick up for himself. All right. So letting him fight, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Yeah, maybe he didn't think about the repercussions, because I think Diamond been watching Friday a little too much and not realize that there's guns in these streets of Chicago. Okay.
Work him, quick. Work his ass. That's what I'm talking about. That's my dog.
take that.
That's my dog. Say that right, Mom.
He was giving very much Pops and Smokey, like very much happy. And I was proud too, right? I was very much proud. But this Chicago, and we got bruised egos in Chicago. So this is very much a case of teaching your man's how to squabble, and it backfiring. But on the flip side, Diamond could have said, hey, y'all, we got something important to do. We got an appointment. We ain't got time for this right now. But hey, maybe it would have worked. Maybe they would have clipped Diamond and Leon. Maybe they would have clipped Leon at a later time. We don't know. So it's a tough call, but honestly, unfortunately, it is what it is. Niggas get shot every day, B. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Let's see here. I'm sorry I missed your super chat, Eric Iverson. He said Diamond killing the PO with the same razor from prison gifted from it to change his life, as now has blood on it, symbolic. He went full demon. Yes, we'll get into that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, rest in peace, Leon. You fought the good fight, I guess. Yeah. Moving on. So Claudia and Shanti, they go on a date. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just joking, y'all. It ain't really no date, but it's giving low-key date vibes, okay? And Claudia is being upfront and saying, hey, there has been a change in our arrangement. Yes, the Serbs up their protection fee due to the vagina triangle clubs, and your cut is going to be decreased, ma'am. And of course, Shanti ain't trying to hear it. She was like, nah, F that, I'll be your protection. So I'm like, Shanti, are you saying that you're personally going to be like by her hip every working moment of the day, or when she needs security? Or are you saying you got some hood dudes that's going to step in? Because I ain't gonna lie, the way the Serbs are so inconsistent, you may do right with protection from the hood. I don't know, Claudia. We gonna have to see. But of course, Claudia's like, yo, we need the Serbs on our side. Unless, and here's this raggedy ass light bulb that be flicking in cloudy ass Claudia's brain. talking about unless we're ready to go to war. You pretty much just said you need help. How the hell are you going to go to war? And that's the thing. Claudia probably thinking, oh, yeah, I got CBI with me. CBI is going to be able to fight with the Serbs. We already did that. We've been there, done that, girl. Where was you? Oh, you was over there doing the paperwork with your daddy and trying to get Daya together. Okay. But honestly, this particular plan would benefit Claudia because we already know she want to be the white Griselda Blanco. So, she low-key wants both crews to take each other out so she can be, head cloudy puss in charge. But it's going to be a problem. I ain't gonna lie. I need Claudia to suffer. I just need her to suffer. I need her to be humbled. Please and thank you. But Shanti, she's not really about that war-ish. So we're going to see. Claudia is definitely going to snake Shanti on some level. And I'm just excited to know when and where that's going to happen. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Ooh, can't talk. Eric Iverson. He said Leon should have had Jerome from Snowfall teach him how to fight. That bully wouldn't have gotten back up. Yeah. That's true, but that's for further embarrassment. Either bully number 2 would have clipped Leon, or they would have came and ran that back on a different day. So it's like it was kind of a lose-lose situation, honestly. Anywho, thank you. I appreciate it. So Giana, I don't know what the hell she was at, Target or Sephora or what the hell she was at, but she came back, to the block. And she discovers, distraught Diamond over there just looking sad. And so she was like, Diamond, what's going on? I said, girl, you don't see this bright ass white sheet laying down here on the ground? Oh my God. Like, you don't have no peripheral vision. Like, girl, he over here sad in front of your house. And you see ambulance and shit. Put 2 and 2 together, girl. God damn, I know you graduated high school. But I'm going to be quiet. So, y'all, we proceed to get the most dramatic ass music as possible. Now, this was a sad scene. I mean, honestly, keeping it real, it really didn't affect me too much. Oh, maybe I'm toxic or what have you. I didn't really build too much of a connection to Leon. I mean, the overall idea of Leon is sad, yes, in real life. But I didn't really feel no connection to Leon like that. And, we get this overly dramatic music, but I forgot this episode was directed by Eve Rivera. He's longstanding, director and of the Community, what have you. But yeah, I was like, oh, more just giving very much Boys in the Hood. Like, it's giving very much Ricky Died. But, it was I feel it was a little different from Force. So I felt like that would threw me off a little bit. I said, God damn, this music is depressing. I'm like, damn, PG, we do got a 13-year-old boy laying on the goddamn street. Have some compassion. Yeah, I had to have a cold conversation with myself. I said, girl, calm down. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. So Jannar over here reenacting the whole situation with saving Tommy's life. He's like, yeah, I had that nigga right there, man. I had him right there. Oh, Jannar, shut your ass up. At this point, I can't believe you. You need more people because you're never going to kill Tommy. You're never going to kill Tommy. You're not going to come close. You were just at this man's house across the goddamn street yesterday, sweating bullets because you were scared to put a bullet in Tommy. You had another opportunity to kill this man, and you still didn't take it. So right now, Jannar, I don't want to hear nothing about killing Tommy ever again in the show. Please and thank you, okay? But, his boo Shanti, his boss Shanti was like, you did good. Now you're proving yourself to be trustworthy. And he was like, well, this shit gonna hit the fan once Tommy find out about this whole Claudia situation. And she was like, yeah, and we dealing with the Serbs now, too. He was like, bro, what? I ain't gonna lie now, the shallow part of me, the petty part of me was like, Shanti, you think we can ask the Serbs to get my Lambo back? I'm tired of riding this damn hoopty. We business partners, right? Can we go ahead and get my shit back? I know y'all ain't driving it. But he's not happy at all about this whole Serb situation. He was like, Diamond and Tommy gonna kick us out of this organization. So I need you to pull out all that, like pump your brakes. And she was like, nah, I got a better idea. I'm like, oh hell. Shanti and her goddamn grand ideas. Now don't get me wrong, I wanna like Shanti. I don't dislike her. But I don't know what it is. I think when she said I'm smarter than all you last episode, I don't want to say it rubbed me the wrong way, but we already know the writing is on the wall. That's going to be her downfall, thinking that she's the smartest person in the room. Because what they say when you think you're the smartest person in the room, So we gonna see. Oh Lord. Oh well. Moving on to this toxic ass couple, because we got a party, y'all. We got a kink say, okay. We go over here. We got the coronas. We got the tacos. We got all the good things, right? We got to sell. It's a celebration, bitches. So we got Miguel and Maria. They over here having a little conversation. He expresses, that he love his little sis. He love her. He gonna do everything to protect her. Ain't no doubt about that. But she, of course, she thinks she independent. She always over there blasting little Bootsy in her car. Okay. And she claims she can take care of herself. And then we see Abuela over there talking to Che, right? And of course, Abuela, she got to make it be known. Of course, we already know this, Abuela, family important. Okay, we over here. This is what we do in our culture. We were over here riding and dying for our family. Ain't nothing new. All right. So, he says, you know why? I won't let Miguel punk ass take over the Serbs? Because Miguel punk ass don't know the price of war. That's why I ain't let him retaliate, Abuela. He don't know ish. And that's the thing. Everybody know Miguel really ain't ish. Everybody know Miguel is really not what he hyped up to be. Abuela know that low key. Che know that. Tommy know that. Like, the only person I really think Miguel is big and bad is Maria. She the only one. But go off. But the way Abuela, I don't know. She giving me like 2 bazookas under the arm. Like, I could see her like really giving Che the business, low key. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see Abuela catch a body. I ain't gonna lie. I want her to catch a body. I want to see it. I want to see her like in a black SUV sticking out of the sunroof with some Uzis and blasting on some fools. Like, I don't know. Am I toxic, y'all? I'm sorry if I am. I'm just being completely honest here. But I want to see Abuela get down and dirty. I wanna see it. So Abuela have a little convo with Miguel, okay? And of course, he tells her what she already been telling him. Tommy done took over and had a deal with the DSDs. And she was like, he coming for your spot, baby. And not only that, not only you got to deal with the external matters, you got an in-house internal issue with our organization. Be careful, because Nunez, thick skull over there, looking like he need to be in Men in Black somewhere. He over there jealous of Nasi, because Nasi done moved up. And he ain't getting no promotion. So if he feels left out, he would not be loyal to you. And I'm like, I already knew. I knew they was highlighting this thick, massive skull of a person for some reason. I was just waiting to see how they was going to play him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bruh, you over here displaying this man with this thick ass head. Gotta be for a reason, right? But it's so sad that Miguel, you over here ripping and running for this organization, and Abuela got her ear more so and her pulse more so in this organization than you. You don't be knowing shit going on, Miguel. Like, please fight him. Like, if Miguel had another grandson, Miguel would not be it, bro. Miguel would not be it. But hey, we gonna see how Miguel get punked again. Like, the way Miguel was looking when Tommy came over, It was priceless. It was priceless. And then Maria had a little screw face over there. You know what I'm saying? She like, damn, what the hell Tommy doing here? I mean, it was not really too far-fetched for me because I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a family, quote unquote, family matter. But when it comes to these organizations, they talk about business and have dealings all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you have associates, they come to these type of situations. The mob do it all the time. So I don't know why it was such an issue. But hey, go off, okay? Hey, is it the cockroach man? The cucaracha? Okay, thank you. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome. This is a safe space. It's a toxic space sometimes. We keep it real over here and we have fun. Okay, we just breaking down force. So I appreciate you deeming me suitable enough for your liking. So I appreciate it. Okay. So Tommy shows up. Of course, I'm gonna gift that hand. Like this man, you know, he can't come. You can't, and that's the thing. Let me go on like a 25-second rant. Don't be pulling up at nobody's birthday shower, wedding, or baby shower, or any function that's celebratory with your hands empty, bruh. Like, my culture is good for that. Like, don't be coming over to my party hungry with an empty stomach and ready to eat. I'm gonna need you to give me a little gift card, a little cash, a little something to let me know you appreciate me. And not really just me. I'm speaking for the person that's being celebrated. Don't be coming to nobody party with an empty hand. That's so aggravating to me. Okay, I'm done. So Tommy, you know, he comes over for the play, right? He coming with the gift with Che. And so, of course, Miguel over there like, Tommy, this is not the proper time for this. And of course, Che corrects him. He was like, oh, no, I ain't Big Red. I am not Big Red from goddamn 5 Heartbeats, okay? I don't have no office hours, okay? It's always money o'clock over here. So I'm going to need you to chill out. We 24/7 over here, okay? He not over there doing the Big Red.
With your royalties and my books, my office hours are from... My office hours are from...
9 to 5.
Yeah, Big Red was a little more professional, okay? He had strict rules and regulations. He had office hours and he had party hours, okay? Flash messed up. He done came over to Big Red with the party hours. But when it come to Che, he is good with the multitasking, okay? Yeah, it's smooth 7 p.m. But yeah, we about to talk about this money. So Miguel, shut the hell up because we don't even like you anyway, low key. Like, Che really just don't have no faith on your boy Miguel, all right? So, you know, Tommy, he gives them a little sales pitch. It was giving very much like verbal, like PowerPoint presentation. I'm low-key getting interviewed, okay? I'm low-key, you know, telling you this man's over here cannot do his job better than I can do his job, okay? And he told Che, I was a part of putting all these crews together. I saved Miguel's life. You remember how, he was asking Tommy, how did you and Miguel link up? Oh, well, you remember when the Serbs was on his ass? Yeah. I put a few men down. I saved Miguel. So pretty much, I done, created this United Nations of gangsters, right? So, yeah, I'm the one you need to be looking at low key. I mean, Tommy was not subtle at all. And Miguel was just sitting there like just ain't got nothing to say. Abuela ain't had nothing to say. Tommy just straight son Miguel. And this is the thing. Miguel was, advertised to be this scary ass gangster over here, fuck with people's hands over there in the back room and what have you. But y'all done effed up. Y'all done showed this man weakness. One, your grown ass is not mature enough to administer your own goddamn shots, okay? And then you over here taking L's left and right. Oh, God, Miguel. Just like Reverend Sean Carter, a.k.a. Jay-Z, stated, we don't believe you. You need more people. Miguel, you probably got about 1.5 episodes. If you alive by season 3, if we get one, I'm gonna be utterly surprised. Okay? Oh, Jesus Christ. But Che, he took a liking. He's like, I like white boy. And you know, Che is about that money. He don't really give a goddamn about family in terms of business. He is wanting to worry about the money. He don't care. He ain't racist. The only thing and the only color that Che sees is green. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right. So, I don't even want to talk about this telenovela ass scene, y'all. I really don't. I really don't. Maria, she gets aggravated. Leave the damn party, right? Tommy runs after her, and they proceed to have this loud outburst of a lover's quarrel outside of this damn party. Now, I don't think I ever been to a kink say. I don't think I've really been to a celebration of a culture other than mine. But if there's a party inside, you best believe it's going to be people on the outside chilling, okay? It's going to be some people in their cars, outside. Like, people going to be around. Everybody just not going to be inside the building. But y'all deemed it comfortable enough to have this whole goddamn argument outside of this damn building. And Maria, she really, I don't know, is the narcissism coming out or what, but she over here thinking Tommy done used her to get the check. I said, Maria, Tommy been dealing with Miguel before you came into the goddamn picture, before he knew who the hell you was, all right? I mean, yes, he did meet her the same scene, low-key, as Miguel, but girl, baby, you wrong, okay? And then she asked Tommy, what, do you know, do you have any idea? Do you realize what I gave up to be with you? What did you give up, Maria? What did you give up? The freedom to be walking around holding hands with Tommy? Because that's your choice, low-key. Because you were so self-righteous for 5 or so episodes talking about, I don't deal with nobody that deal with my brother. Girl, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Okay. And Tommy was like, you know, I'm tired of sneaking. I'm tired of being your sneaky link. I'll take care of him. No, I don't want him dead, Tommy. He's my brother. Girl, you need to figure it out because you aggravating the hell out of me, okay? Please get this telenovela out my goddamn face. And then she constantly is saying he will kill the both of us. Like, this is the second time she done said this. Like, this man just told you he loved you with all his heart right by this bar 5 minutes ago. But you really think Miguel will actually kill you? Or is this some sort of expression like him, like really cursing you out? Because this man is not going to clip you, Maria. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. But yeah, I was annoyed. I was definitely annoyed with the scene. And then Maria took her behind home and she get a cute little visit from Stacy. I want to talk to you about Tommy. And Maria was like, girl, I ain't trying to hear about this Negro no more. I know he ain't no Negro, but I'm just saying it, y'all. So with Stacy, she says his visit is unofficial, woman to woman. She's like, you're involved with a bad man. He's dangerous. He's a sociopath. And I believe he's involved with the death of a federal agent. And I'm like, Stacy, you just said you knew this woman's stock. You know about her familia. She been raised by goddamn sociopaths. This ain't gonna scare her. She probably get turned on by this. What you talking about? You ain't scaring nobody, boo-boo, at all. But she further tried to frighten her and say, hey, you know, you may get pulled into a RICO. And then she was like, ask him about Lakeisha Green. I'm like, girl, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, Stacy. Go home, please. Go to the beauty supply store and get you another wig, because get out my face. Get out of my face, please, and thank you. Oh, yeah, adios amigos. So, we see Shanti's brain. You know, we see the brain cells coagulating. So she in her boo thing, Jannard, who seems though that he's not on drugs whatsoever no more. But okay, go off. We could just be off and on heroin like nobody's business. But I'm gonna stop being petty PG. So Tommy was like, y'all, what's up? Why y'all here? Okay. This is why I just need us to have an office space. Can we please designate a warehouse to have our business dealings, and one more person and one new person pop up at Tommy's house? One more guy, not saying they popped up. I'm sure he knew they was coming. But I don't want to see these people pulling up to Tommy's space again at all. It's aggravating. Because if all of y'all wanted Tommy dead, y'all know the man's addy. That's what I'm saying. What up, y'all queen? How you doing? So, Shanti and Jannar reveal, about the little deal with the Serbs or what have you. And she was like, hey, I just want to keep it real because Tommy was about to dig in Jannard's ass. He's like, Jannard, and I asked you about this. And Shanti, she cleared it up. She took ownership and accountability. She was like, no, Jannard didn't know about this. I did this on my own as a peace offering to you. Now, we want to keep working with you, White Master. But, I'll clip her real quick if that's going to be a problem. And he was like, nah, keep working with Claudia and the Serbs, but let me know everything Claudia up to. And then he, Tommy proceeds to ask Jannard again, hey, have you heard from your brother? He not returning my calls. And he was like, nah, I ain't really heard from him, but, the little dude Leon, he got clipped because he learned how to squabble. And, Tommy was like, damn, that's fucked. And, that's effed up. And then we see Jamal, Leon's daddy, pull up on P.O. Reeves and tell him Diamond is playing him. Now, y'all let me know. And maybe this the toxicity in me. And I'm not even mad at Jamal because I'm going to say he's taking the high road because he got two options here. Snitch on Diamond and put him back in jail or clip him. Now, he's doing something a little different because mainly, we see fathers who have sons that are victim of gun violence, who think, person is responsible. They don't want to clip that person. But I guess Jamal decided he would rather Diamond go to prison than be dead. I don't know if I'll have peace. But at the same time, I get it because I'm the type of person, I want somebody to suffer for their crimes, even though this is not on Diamond. But in general, I would prefer somebody to suffer for their crimes versus necessarily dying all the time because, death is final. Like, you're not going to really feel no repercussions because you dead. But anywho, so we see drunk ass Diamond. Drunk ass Diamond. Y'all, do y'all like drunk Diamond? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Do y'all prefer drunk Diamond or sober Diamond? Because drunk Diamond is funny as hell. Okay? We at the barbershop with drunk ass Diamond. And Bones, he trying to do his due diligence and, he trying to move the workout of the basement. And, Diamond's like, bro, what you doing? He was like, well, Tommy said we got to be, we got to stick and move. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that the work is at the barbershop. I said, how long does it take y'all? Like, how many bricks do y'all have in this goddamn basement? Because I swear for Lord, as soon as that P.O. popped up to that barbershop and saw Big Smurf come out with them heavy ass bags, y'all should have been like, the work got to go. Question, did Big Smurf ever make it? We ain't see Big Smurf since he got to the hospital. Where's Big Smurf at? Did he die? I mean, he seemed like he was kind of all right, but I don't know. But Diamond tells Bones to leave the drugs with him. And Diamond proceeds to make it rain drugs and cash. So it's bricks. All white bricks off white bricks. Shout out to Gucci Man. Yes, all the bricks and all the monies is surrounding Diamond, okay? And then we see Vic. He at the Fed office. And of course, Stacy never gonna hit her mark, okay? Stacy never gonna hit her mark. Asking Vic about Vargas again because we done found Vargas, his little notepad. And of course, we know Vic lying. And she tells him, bro, it's either you or Tommy. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? You or Tommy, okay? And of course, Vic Flynn says he saw Thomas Patrick Egan clip Agent Vargas. Now, if that ain't a seal in the coffin, I don't know what is. Even though the moment Vic walked his raggedy ass into Stacy's office wanting to get revenge on Claudia, that low-key marked his death as sister Lord Jesus. Who was the goddamn creator? What is Oh my God, Courtney. Yes, Courtney Kemp. Courtney Kemp always talked about earning your death as a character. So, low-key Vic, he been earning his death, but yeah, he cashed the fuck out as soon as he plopped his flabby white cheeks on Stacy's nice, comfortable office chair. Okay? So yeah, I'm sorry, Vic. I don't want to say it's flabby. It's just probably just pale. Okay. But he done pinned Tommy. So this about to be real spicy, y'all. We gonna see. We gonna see how this gonna turn out, right? Oh my God. So Tommy is with Jenny, right? And she was like, yo, I try to do some research on you and Tommy and CBI. And y'all information is kind of walled up. It's sealed. And this really only happens when there's an active CI on a case. So Tommy was like, you think we got a snitch? And she was like, well, I can't officially say, but it kind of looked that way. And y'all, this picture on the upper left-hand side, I love this facial expression by Tommy, because when Tommy hears the word snitch, it make him want to itch. You would think Tommy is like a low-key fiend like Jannard, the way he reacts to hearing the word snitch. Like Tommy done killed his own daddy because his daddy was a snitch. Tommy don't play when it comes to the snitches, okay? When it comes to Tommy, snitches end up more than stitches, okay? They end up in the ditches. So yes, Tommy is not feeling this at all, right? But mind you, Tommy's been acting very suspicious and very inquisitive when it comes to Diamond and his behavior and avoiding him. He already done seen and accused Diamond of being a snitch when he saw Diamond with Seamus. And, Diamond's been ghost, not returning his calls, his messages. He done flaked out on a meeting with the SOD. So, honestly, from my point of view as a viewer, I took the way Tommy's thought process is. I feel like at this very moment, he immediately is thinking of Diamond. Because he low-key feel like he probably cleared Jannard as being a snitch. And of course, Vic is now his low-key nephew in his head. So he ain't thinking about Vic. So I think Tommy honestly is thinking about Diamond being a snitch. So where did Tommy go? Straight to the goddamn barbershop, okay? But Tommy is thrown the hell off because he sees drunk Diamond. And he like, what the hell is going on with my bricks? Because Diamond got all the bricks and all the money on the goddamn floor. And of course, we have Diamond. It's who I am, Diamond Sampson. I'm an effing drug dealer. I get kids killed. I'm like, what in the AI is this? And I ain't talking about Allen Iverson. Like, is Diamond a clone? Like, are y'all trying to introduce us to an AI drug dealer? Like, what are we doing here with this speech? Like, oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, God. Omari, can you come help? Omari, what's his phone number? Can he help? What's his email? How can we get in touch? Does he got an IG page and we can kind of DM him? Like, what? Omari, please help. Help, Omari, please. I don't care what you ask for in a fee. We gonna pay it. We gonna go ahead and just take the wardrobe budget off the top and book 2, all right? And we're going to transfer the funds to book 4. We don't need all that Louis Vuitton and Gucci and Amiri. We don't need all that for book 2. Just funnel those funds over to pay Omari because we need help. Please and thank you. Okay? So Tommy, he didn't immediately think to lock the door when he discovered drunk Diamond and the drugs and the money. Okay. So he's, inquiring what's going on, Diamond. And of course, drunk Diamond trying to low-key wrestle Tommy, to keep the drugs and money off the floor. Because Tommy, he over here think he Molly and method mates because he's like, damn, I got to clean this ish up. While Tommy over there doing his housekeeping work, Reeves coming. I'm like, oh my God. So it's true. Oh, you done effed up. You done made a fool out of me. I'm like, what in the scorn woman is this? Reeves acting like he just got cheated on. You made a fool out of me. I'm like, that's your fault. You over here trusting these goddamn criminals. Not saying people don't get, reform, but goddamn, Reeves, like, oh my God, you had this man doing a whole Easter speech yesterday. Oh, Jesus Christ. So Reeves decides to take his handcuffs out and think he gonna be able to apprehend thick ass, buff ass Diamond. Well, Tommy watches. Now, and granted, I'm gonna say Reeves ain't never really have nobody with him when he visit Diamond. But it's moved like 10 p.m. You just got tipped off that he playing you. And maybe you didn't call for backup because you wanted to spare yourself of the embarrassment, maybe. But you thinking you just gonna apprehend Diamond like that and not have no help, no backup, no nothing in the hood? Okay. I just want to know how many years you've been doing this, Reeve. Like, you really acting like you over here a rookie ass PO. But Diamond said, I am not going back to prison. Okay. Plymouth Rock didn't land on us. I'm sorry. Reeves said this speech inspired him. I can't get over that, y'all. But Diamond, he decides to give me some John Wick, okay? And the way he threw his little razor blade and slid the side of Reeves' neck and all the blood started spurting out. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I was clutching my pearls, okay? I was just like, oh, it's a mess in here. Who gonna clean all this shit up? Do we got a cleaning crew like John Wick? Because who's going to clean all this up? It's messy in here with all this blood. Ew. And then when Tommy saw and witnessed the savagery of drunk Diamond, I think that his D got hard. Like, he was so excited. Like, the way Tommy was just grinning. He was like, yeah, I've been waiting for this. Like, he was like, damn, ghost punk ass over there, always trying to, be and do right and trying to change his life. But now we seeing the reverse ghost. We seeing, I'm trying to be good, but I'm about going bad. And this also, I feel like, solidifies Diamond and Tommy's eyes from not being a snitch. Because I think he was about to, press Diamond about possibly snitching or at least tell him about a snitch. But now he know, oh, yeah, he ain't snitching. He ain't snitching, not doing this. Well, we know Reeves being dead is going to be a problem. So we just going to have to see. We going to have to see how this turns out because we over here got a whole another dead person on the side of the law that we don't need to be dead, child. I do not know. But yeah, y'all, this was, the episode, man. Like, it was cute or whatever. Like, what do y'all, let me know what y'all rate this episode before we get out of here. I've been over here running my mouth for damn near 2 hours. But this was interesting. What do y'all rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Yes, Monica M. Thank you. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking during the episode. Like, Tommy, you locked the door, but can you pull down the shade? Like, we got a whole dead cop in here and blood everywhere. Like, what we doing? Like, come on, we need our due diligence hat on, sir. Oh gosh. Well, oh yeah, I did want to mention this real quick because I feel like let me know y'all thoughts. Was Diamond doing too much? because he made a whole point to say, I'm a criminal, I'm a gangster, I kill kids, I get kids killed. But I'm like, Diamond, if no other person knows that Leon's death is not connected to you, it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he's faulting himself and maybe he was like, damn, I should have let little man just not get no boxing lessons, get his ass whooped. Maybe he thought letting Leon just get his ass whooped would help him stay alive, I guess. But he was doing more than Leon's goddamn daddy, because I don't know why Jamal thought that Leon was going to be able to get hands without no help. Like, you got to teach this boy how to fight. But I don't know. I just feel like, Diamond, you was doing too much, bro. You was doing too much. This wasn't your fault at all. Like, I don't know. I feel like he was being overly dramatic. The way he was in that scene, like, drugs, yeah. Y'all, this shit was funny. They need to change this show and the genre. Like, this is no longer like criminal, like drug dealing. Like, no, this is very much comedy. It's giving very much Martin. Like, this should be hilarious, y'all. But I did, enjoy it nonetheless for the most part. Thank you, DeMarcus. Monica M, you give it a 6. Support gaming, you said 8. DeMarcus 8. The television commission was up 7.5. Second watch, you rated a 8. Ronald Cameron. HEA, you said he put on that cake too soon. Do y'all think that Diamond, if there would come to a point where Diamond, or if Gianna would find out that Leon's death is not necessarily linked to Diamond? Or do you think, because Diamond didn't tell her, like, yo, it wasn't me, it was the bullies, getting on my mans. It wasn't probably the best timing too. You gotta sometimes be able to read the room. But I wonder if Gianna will find out, like, she was wrong. This wasn't connected to Diamond, but at the same time, at the crime scene, she did say you were supposed to protect him. So the fact that Leon got killed in Diamond's presence maybe will still make her upset and mad, because she probably thinking like, yo, like, you could have took that bullet, but Diamond ain't. I mean, I'm just saying, he been a stepdaddy for 2 weeks. I don't know if we supposed to be taking bullets for kids now. I'm just saying. I got drugs to sell. Leon to be a nice, cute little angel in the sky. All right. Oh no, he can't get them cheeks no more. I mean, it saved him from them hard ass, lumpy ass cheese grits. He'll find some new cheeks to clap. He had a couple other options. But yeah, I think this also is affecting Diamond, because I think Diamond saw a lot of his younger self in Leon, especially with the relationship with Leon's dad. I think it was very much comparable to Diamond and Big Sid. And this was probably also Diamond's chance in his head of having a family, because he was trying hard to be stepdaddy child. And he was doing a decent job. But at the same time, I think this also should have woken Diamond up, or should wake him up like, yo, you can't do this. You can't serve two masters in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways. Just like Tommy was, getting advice from Ghost Holly. Like, you can't have both. You can't have a family and live this quote unquote safe life and be over here running the whole drug organization. Like I said, we dealt with Ghost for 6 seasons trying to do it, and it did not work. Well, it could have kind of worked, but, Angie being a Fed was a kind of a problem. But at the end of the day, we're getting Savage Diamond, possibly. I'm wondering if it's going to be consistent. I personally have been tired of Diamond playing hokey ass pokey, like 1 foot in, 1 foot out the game. Like, I'm at least happy that, how should I say this? I always was okay and cool with Diamond not being at that life. Like, I would have been fine if Jannard would have stayed head of CBI and Diamond would just been Jannard's advisor. Couldn't hear for the most part, but if Jannard wanted advice, he'll be a nice little consigliere, what have you, to Jannard. I would have been content with that. But I also was frustrated at the fact, because I'm like, Diamond, do you want to sell drugs or not? You're over there pussyfooting around, all this time. I needed him to be clear what he was trying to do. But so now that I am asking and have been asking, now have received Turned Up Diamond. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. You know, it's one of those things like, damn, you get, you ask for something, you finally get it, and now you're not necessarily happy with it. Don't get me wrong, I do feel like I'm excited to see Savage Diamond, but I low-key was rooting for Diamond to clean up his life, low-key. But it's a drug show, and we got to sell the drugs. So we're gonna see. Tommy's definitely gonna be excited. Like if Tommy ain't ever been excited to clock in and out of work, he definitely gonna be excited to clock in and out of work this season. But now this is gonna be the funny part, right? Because Diamond now, like Candy Love said, Diamond has been activated, right? But wouldn't it be funny now? Diamond is fully activated in his goon savagery mode. But Tommy is now in the midst of some Spaniard punani, right? And he knows, and he said he didn't love this girl. He loved this girl, right? So now, this is why I kind of feel they've been doing. They've been kind of doing what they did with Ghost, showing Tommy and, illustrating how he's trying to navigate his family life and drug life and keep it apart. But now he said he in love with this girl and she's not really about that life. So we're going to have to see how Tommy navigates the situation. I don't really ever see Tommy trying to get out of the drug game per se, but it'll be funny to see them kind of switch a little bit where Tommy's kind of, teetering in and out of the game and Diamond being fully activated. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But at this point, I'm rambling just my thoughts. I apologize, guys. Oh, gosh. But yeah, we did. What comment was that? Ronald Cameron. You said Giana could end up being a loose end. I didn't really think about her being a loose end, but I'm curious. And this is what I was saying about her knowing if it was, just a bully situation or directly correlated with Diamond, right? Because we seen her baby father dropping a dime. So would they low-key be pulling up at the precinct together and trying to get Diamond hemmed up? Like, I'm curious. Like, did any other neighbors or any other witnesses, see the bullies, get at Leon? I don't know. But rest in peace to baby Barack. May you rest well. I don't know. Will we get a Leon funeral? I don't know. So there is a break. I don't believe there's an episode 9 until November 2nd or 3rd, So I don't know. I may still come on here for another live if there are more things about this season, this episode, or the next 2 episodes that I want to talk about. So just be on the lookout for a possible live if we're still on a break. I'm 50-50 right now. But I will definitely let y'all know at least a day or 2 in advance if I will be having another live this Sunday. Please tune in on Wednesday at 8:15 where I discuss OG Power. Okay, if you're not familiar with me, I do discuss the OG Power because with all these spinoffs, I felt it was necessary to kind of go back to the Mecca, okay, to the root of all of the Power universe and just recap the original Power. You can always go back. I do need to make a playlist of all of the Power recaps by season. That's a task for me to possibly do soon. But please tune in. We're discussing episode 6 of season 5. And I will be doing a Raising Kanan rewatch like I did with Force. And I most likely am going to do those on Sunday morning. So once Force ends, I'm going to be doing a Raising Kanan rewatch. I'm going to try to time it at least 5 weeks before Raising Kanan premieres. So that will allow me to do 2 episodes per Sunday. So like the first Sunday, I would do episodes 1 and 2, then 3 and 4, so we can get all caught up. And I'm just going to just touch on the major events of each episode. Ain't going to be no full 2-hour situation like it is now. I need to get my raggedy behind off because we are going to the movies and I need to get my life together and give me something to eat, child. So y'all, please like the video, subscribe, share. I really want to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would make me very much happy. Okay. So please do all the things to support me if that's okay. Okay. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Okay. Toodles.